late today. But it's sunny, beautiful sunny morning. And I think it's supposed to get a little cloudier at the end of the day. But meanwhile, back at the ranch, I think I'll be warm enough. So I'm heading outside. It is Wednesday, May 12th. Good morning. It's Barbara. Cheers. Thank you so much for your lovely, lovely comments. Yesterday made me cry this morning when I was reading him to Dennis. He's like, how are you going to stop doing this? I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to stop. It's too important to me. So I don't know how this all ends. We'll have to see. But apparently not anytime soon. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for being my community. I cannot tell you what it means to me. It's just, well, I think you do know, because we're all a community together, and it's so nice. It's so nice. I'll get to see some of you on Saturday. I hope you can come, 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the Zoom crafting. If it's a nice day, I'll be outside. But anyway, that would be fun to see you. So yesterday turned out to be an okay day. I spent much of the morning, what was left of it after my vlog and everything, out on the deck in the sun, getting some vitamin D and knitting on my Mobius cowl. I'm almost halfway through the purple, and I'm thinking about, I don't know how, I mean, I'm the boss of my knitting and I can do it if I want, but I'm thinking about turning it around and knitting the other direction. I'm not exactly sure how to do that. I think I can just turn it around and knit the other direction, and then if I have a hole to sew up, I'll just sew up a little hole. But because right now I have, some detail going in a diagonal, and I'm trying to figure out how to get the diagonal going the other way. Well, maybe you know. My decrease is a slip one, knit one, pass the slip stitch over, which is a right leaning decrease. Is there a opposite decrease that looks like that but goes the other direction? I'm thinking the easiest thing to do is just turn the sucker around, and then the stripe, half of it will be the front and half of it will be the back throughout the whole cowl. So I think there's a lot of value in that. I'll see. Anyway, so I worked on that, and I did do a little bit in my sketchbook with some paints and some ink. I had to rescue a painting this morning. May's got it. I have to figure out something to do with my paintings. Well, I'm going to, at a minimum, take them up to my room. I asked Dennis if we have any of that little sticky tack stuff you can stick on the wall and stick things on the wall. Because my paintings aren't very heavy, and I could be sticking my paintings on the wall. Just sticking them without doing anything else, just to do something with them. Maisie ate one of my paintings. She ate my glacier painting. I mean, it wasn't a fabulous painting. It doesn't break my heart that she ate part of it, but it's that heavy paper she loves. That heavy paper. It's got a lot of gelatin in it, and she thinks that's yummy stuff. And I had it someplace where she could get to it. She wasn't getting to anything over there before, but she was downstairs on her own, prowling, and oh well. So today I will be taking a pile of my pictures up to my craft room just to keep them safe and to do something with them. But I am gonna see, I thought we had some of that stuff, so I'll look in the junk drawer. If we have it, it's in there. Isn't that what junk drawers are for? Our junk drawer drives Dennis absolutely insane. Every time he has to find something in there, I have to hear about it. You know how that is. Yeah, well, I have things that bug me too. You know, we each have things, but the junk drawer is one of Dennis's. I personally love the junk drawer. I find things in there all the time. But it drives him crazy. And I don't know why. It's not like he's that organized or anything, but, you know. We wouldn't be happily married all these years if either of us were particularly needed to be organized. Although, the house is certainly cleaner since I married Dennis than it was before I married Dennis. And it's not that he's like persnickety or, I mean, I can't even remember the last time he said something even remotely like, oh, this is looking messy or anything like that. So, I don't know why the house is cleaner. She was rolling around in there. You can see we need to cut the grass. Pearl's rolling around in the grass. She's like a cow. Oh, I hear the birds. Anyway, it's kind of lovely out here. So I have to do something with my pictures. It doesn't have to be anything displayed. It just has to be out of where they are because they are actually in jeopardy of my dog. Apparently. My art-loving dog. I have an art-loving dog, and I have an art-ignoring dog. But the art-loving dog is, it's Art Appreciation Day. I got some wonderful flower pictures from Jane. Thank you so much. And Valerie posted some beautiful pictures and stuff. So I really, you know, I didn't do anything with the botanicals yesterday, but I'm feeling, I guess it's a little bit like, you know, artist's block. Ooh, Pearl's coming, running. There was a bang, like it could have been thunder, but of course it's a beautiful sunny day, so it wasn't thunder, it was something. Somebody dropped something big somewhere. She's like, I'm out of here, back in the house. So maybe I'll sketch some flowers today. I did go out and take pictures of more pictures of like my dogwoods, get, you know, better view of the dogwoods. Soon I'll have rhododendron. Soon, I know you're tired of hearing it. Soon I'm gonna have an iris. It's taking longer to go from bud to flower than I expected. I mean, quite a bit longer, but it's been cool. Oh, Macy's out here too. I think, give you a little view of her. I think Dennis said it was supposed to go to 39 last night. You know, it's like, it's not quite as, you know, welcoming for the flowers as it could be. But I think next week it's supposed to be warmer. I'm going to pack light for the train, so I have to, you know, well, it's going to be warm in Mississippi, I expect. I don't want to take very much. And I'm on the train for a day down, visiting for 3 days, and on the train back for a day. So I don't need a lot of clothes for that. So I should, you know, and I'm bringing my library, but I don't think my cowl will be enough knitting to bring. And I won't need it while I'm down there, so there's no point in bringing it almost done and finishing it, and like I could then wear it, because I won't be wearing my cowl. So I need to think about my knitting project while I'm traveling. Well, I have a week plus a couple days. I'm going on a Friday, so I'll have time to think about what do I want to knit next. I mean, it could just be time to bite the bullet, knit some socks. I'm in the middle of a pair of socks with Vanilla's the New Black Heel. I just have to figure out where the heck I am. So I could bring those, figure out where I am, knit on those socks, and throw another ball of yarn in the bag so that if I finish those socks, I can just start another pair, right? We'll see. Decisions, but I would like it to be warm So I don't have to bring a lot of clothes, and because I'm schlepping off and on trains, and I want to be able to just deal with my luggage. Not luggage. I want to have, I have a very nice weekender backpack thing, and I think that's going to be big enough for my clothes, and then just like a big, bag over my shoulder that has my crafting stuff in it. That's my current plan. We'll see. The other thing I have to do is figure out how to do this on my phone without Dennis's computer. So you may start seeing, my vlogs might start looking different. I might start like live streaming or some weirdo YouTube thing like that. Maybe I should try live streaming tomorrow and see how that goes. And see if that's something. Although I don't think live streaming is going to work on the train. But live streaming would work at Christie's. Because, I don't want to make her edit my vlogs. And I don't want to learn her editing software for sure. Because I'm already don't know enough about my own. So, from her house that would work. I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe not. I don't know for internet how that would work for streaming. I guess I'll have to ask her. Maybe I just did. Hey, sweetie. So, anyway, I have to do some experimenting and get some editing software on my iPhone, maybe. That's it. And I just need to be able to string a few video clips together, upload. I mean, that's really all I need, I think. Whatever. It is gorgeous out here. You can hear the birds, the dog, I don't know what. Yesterday, I couldn't believe it. Just after I finished recording and I was, the deer, I told you I had seen deer. Well, they turned out, two deer just ran between the fence and the barn, and the dogs took off like bats out of hell. And I'm like, oh, and of course I'm not recording it. You would have seen them being fierce, chasing off those deer. Oh, well. So today I think I'm going to sketch some beautiful flowers. Thank you everyone who has sent me flowers or allowed me to steal their flowers from their Instagram and such. Danielle, I took a hummingbird. I hope you don't mind. I took your little ruffly hummingbird, that was sitting there. I don't know if I'll ever draw it, but I hope you don't mind. Let me know if you do, because I'll delete it. Copyright infringement, because, I'm going to make a picture of that's going to be famous and sell around the world. Or else Maisie's going to eat it. And, one or the other. Who knows? So anyway, I'm going to work on doing some drawings and botanicals, I think, a little bit today. Work on my knitting. Don't have any obvious plan to be out and about. Tomorrow I take Aura to her physical therapy. And so today's just going to be a quiet day, and it looks like it's going to be lovely weather, so more deck knitting and sketching. That's my plan. It'll be a quiet day. The birds aren't so close. I don't know if you can hear them. I will say goodbye. Thank you for joining me. I will talk to you tomorrow. Please, please take good care of yourselves. Stay safe and stay sane.